All right, disdain for the listener. The Manic Street Preachers, aka the Insane Hood Rats. Right, we're going to go through these lyrics in a second. Let me just get sorted. Okay, so Manic. Let's have a look. What does it mean? Excited, nervous, maniac, mad, wild, insane, hectic, frenzied, irritable, psychotic, delusional. Indicates a separation from reality. Psycho, not a schizolunar. Right, that's offensive and unacceptable language right there. So we won't call them psychos, not as schizolunas. Okay, street. So, gritty. Relating to the outlook, values or lifestyle of those young people who are perceived as composing a fashionable urban subculture. As you can see, I've got my notes. So there's no messing about, there's no getting carried away. There's no getting angry, there's just looking and seeing. Right, so how's the music then with the Manic Street Preachers? It's noisome, it's liable to cause offence, anger, annoyance. It's morally offensive, unpleasant and disgusting, especially to the senses. Okay, so preachers, well, they're not preachers of God, but they are religious, confessors, messianic, they've got the complex, ministers, priestly. Okay, so disdain for the listener, bad medicine. That's what this music is. Let's go through the lyrics too. From despair to where? He writes it alone in his bed. He's poisoned every room in the house. The place is quiet and so alone. Pretend there's something worth waiting for. Okay, so it starts off really quiet, doesn't it? And it's deceptive because you think, oh, that's nice. And then it's all about poisoning things, and then the music gets super screamy, heavy metal, loud, obnoxious, annoying. Right, there's nothing nice in his head. The adult world took it all away, so playing the blame game. He wakes up with the same spit in his mouth, so he's not even swallowed, this guy's not moved. He can't tell if it's real or not because he's demonically possessed. And he's probably got it. The simulation theory complex has got it. Right, so we're going to keep going. He tries to walk in a straight line, an imitation of dignity. From despair to where? From the frying pan into the fire. Outside, open-mouthed crowds pass each other as if they're drugged. He's drugged. If he's not, he needs help, this guy. He needs real, quick emergency attention, this dude. Down pale corridors of routine. Everything looks grey to this guy. Where life falls on a tone. Okay, so let's keep going. The weak kick like straw. Scarecrows. Good for nothing. Blowing in the wind. Till the world means less and less. Words are never enough, just cheap, tarnished glitter. He can't change the way he thinks, can he? In his version of reality, a cripple will walk in a straight line, but he can't. He can't do it. He can't keep it together. Right, so let's go through the words we got here that we've picked out alone, poisoned, quiet. Pretend, nothing nice, cannot, despair, drugged, pale, routine, unatone, weak. Less and less, never enough, cripple. Anything nice in there? Well, there is, isn't there? We do find the word nice in the song, but it's prefixed by this word, nothing. Nothing nice in his head, got nothing nice to say. Now, how's he poisoned the room? Is he into scat? You know, has he smeared shit everywhere, this dude? Blood? He liked to self-harm. Richie Edwards out of the Manic Street Preachers, he did it. And jealous, probably completely jealous of James Dean Bradfield, man. And said, yeah, you sing that, sing those words over your life. And James, you know, I think he's a bit simple, James. He's gone all right then, he doesn't understand what he's singing, so it's the worst things, it's terrible. Okay, so what is atonement? Reparation for an offence or injury. The reconciliation of God and humankind through the sacrificial death of our Lord and Saviour Jesus Christ. Human oneness with God. He's not got it. And he's looking at other people and saying, oh, it's them. Always shifting the blame, always looking elsewhere, not at himself. It's pretty alarming stuff. Now, this is only one song from them. We'll have a look at some more, but they're pretty crippled inside, aren't they? They're crippled inside, these guys. Despair, the complete loss or absence of hope. I heard a testimony recently. I like to listen to Jesus' testimonies on YouTube. And I heard about a guy, another one of those visions of hell. And like he said, you know, hell's not as bad as the forever eternally burning pit for these demons and Satan himself. So the music's full of misery, anguish, gloom, pessimism, pitiful, cynical. They're a cynical band. I don't like the Manic Street Preachers. Now, why am I talking about this song? Well, I stumbled upon it, you could say. And it wasn't a big hit, but it's still selling, it's still getting played. The Whacked Out Street Squirrels. You know, come up with different names for this band, couldn't you? Psycho Nutters, Schizo Loonies. They're crazy. They're mad. Like I said, crippled inside. Cynical. The simulation theory will be full on with what's real, what's not real. Is this the real life? Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. And this guy would have been all skittish. He would have been skittish. It'd have been hard to be around. So, impotent. Cottonmouth, like I said, is not swallowed or anything. Probably starving himself. Shifting the blame, victim, shit smearer. Bleeding all over the place. He would publicly self-harm, this guy. Richie Edwards, and he went missing, didn't he? He disappeared. Did he go to heaven in a little rowboat, do you think? From despair to the electric chair. Now, this is something worth thinking about. Is this song about someone who's gone round and killed everybody in the house? He's poisoned every room in the house. With what? His bad language? Like I said, is it scatology? Is he smearing poo everywhere? We don't know, because we only got a few words to go by, but he has managed to put succinctly how he feels into a song. Trying to walk in a straight line, can't even do that, incapable. And just the word cripple, I don't like it. Cheap, tarnished glitter, glamour. They were, you know it, these boys were definitely enabled by their record label. Oh, that's a good idea. Why don't you sing about that, the absence of hope? That'll be great. We'll play that on the radio, not too much. But we'll do it. So is he in a psych ward? Has he killed people? Or is it just himself? Does he internalise all this hatred and all this horridness? He's wallowing in pity and sorrow and despair. And the song, it tricks a happy person into a depression. It can do that, that song. A lot of their songs can. A lot of music on the radio does that. Can take a happy person and plummet them into that gloom and depression of feeling bad. They hate humanity, catastrophising, it's all blown out of proportion too much. Really, nothing nice at all in this guy's head. Oh, okay. So he wants to popularise his pain in a pop song. Risk-taking behaviour, that would have been a definite. Grandiosity, delusions of grandeur, narcissism, me, myself and I. And it's from the album Gold Against the Soul. A heavy metal. But he'd have had the reverse Midas touch, this guy. Everything he touched would have turned to cack. Okay, so heavy, weighing you down. Okay, so let's read from Mark 8:36. For what shall it profit a man if he should gain the whole world but lose his own soul? Good question. You've nothing to be gained from that. if you're getting praised and lauded with all these award ceremonies and all the false idols, worshipping statues and stuff, you're lost. Matthew 18:6. If anyone causes one of these little ones to stumble, it would be better for them to have a large millstone hung around their neck and to be drowned in the depths of the sea. Oh, messing with people, messing with believers in Christ. We're all children of God. So, this song's done its best. It's grim. Outside, open-mouthed crowds pass each other as if they're drugged. Now, why have they got their mouths open? Is it because this guy's left the house covered in blood? His own or somebody else's? Everything's grey, pale corridors of routine. The weak kick like straw. Just cheap, tarnished glitter. That's what they were. The insane hood rats, the Manic Street preachers. They were disgusting. The lyrics evil. He disappeared. He wanted to get as far away from those boys, Richie Edwards, as he possibly could. Hated James Dean Bradfield said, sing these words over your life every night. Go out and sing that. And James Dean Bradfield has put some melodic hooks in there. Some nice bit of guitar plays. Got a good voice, I'm not knocking it. Bit overproduced for my liking. You know what? I see the devil in it. The devil's in the detail. So, how does it make you feel, this music? Does it make you feel irritable? Possibly. It gets on my nerves. Because, like I said, in a state of panic, the Panic Street preachers, always in a rush, everything must go. Sickening, poisonous, always horrid, always busy, always trying to get somewhere. And that's that song. We could keep going, but like I said, it's pretty grim. Is this the real life? Yes, it is. Are there consequences for your actions? Yes, there are. But these guys, they just like to blame. Shift the blame. It's not us, it's them. The adult world did it. Sung by an adult. Lost in the head. Drugged. And never enough cripple. Okay. Worship of the self. Get yourself off your mind and then you might not be so depressed. Do some work for the good Lord. Don't be so lazy, will you? Don't be a slug of Satan's. Right, I'm going to get off. That was interesting. Oh, the simulation theory. Is anything real? Yes, it is. You can be as cynical all you like. And you can try and palm off the blame and put misery and anguish and gloom out in the world. You can do it. But don't mess with God's children. I'm telling you now. Music is a virus. Music has the right to your children. It's pretty sick. It's a medicine. Alchemical. It's a bad medicine. Bon Jovi's music, bad medicine. All these guys, pretty grim. Well, I'm going to get off. Who are we going to do next? Who are we going to look at next? Who's it going to be? I would like to have a look at another one of these guys' songs. Maybe I should pull it up quickly on the internet. Bear with me while I do this. I'm not connected to the internet apparently. Well, I'm gonna be. Telling you now. Get me on there, I want to see it. Slow computer. Connection lost. Oh gosh. I need some money, guys. Nothing works, does it? But again, I'm not losing my shit. Not losing my temper. And we're going to burn this. All this is burning, man. Just burn the words. Don't want to rebuke the spirit. You want to rebuke the spirit of that. if you feel like this, go and get some help, please. If you like the Manic Street Preachers and you're listening to them on a regular basis, there's probably something seriously wrong. Go and get help. And if you've got the albums, burn them. I've told you to do it. Burn it. I can't get on the internet. Wasting my time with that. Alright, but I'll get back and I'll have a look at the lyrics too. A design for life. Right guys, thanks for watching. All the best. Ta-ta, kiddos. Ta-ta.